Hey y'all. Okay, so we're driving. I already planned to do this video in the car, and I was like, you know what? I keep waiting for this perfect moment, and what the heck is that? We're gonna. This is a lot of traffic. Wow, it's a lot of traffic. Okay, if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm just being, a safe driver. I'm trying to live, okay? I'm trying to make it to another freaking day here. But I'm really excited about this video because I feel like I've been posting videos here and then, getting my feet wet with this whole content creation, expression, whatever you want to call it. I just been doing things here and there that feel organic to my soul, things that I'm going through or things that I've experienced. And I wanted to go ahead and just ask the question and then answer it. So a lot of times, especially when I'm in my car, I talk to myself. What? I used to be like, let me not tell people that, baby, I don't care. I think we all do. I feel like if you don't talk to yourself, you're crazier, okay? We're all a little bit crazy, but not having no self-talks is wild. That's just like wild to me. But during my self-talk, when I was thinking about how I wanted to create this video, I said, who is Shelby? And if y'all don't know, hi, I'm Shelby. I said, who are you? Especially, who do you want to be on YouTube? And I always said, I'm not going to be a vlogger. And that's no disrespect to my vloggers, because a lot of y'all be getting me through. Like, I never thought I'd be that girl to be washing dishes and watch somebody else wash their dishes. But it's actually very soothing. But I don't think I'll ever be a vlogger. But I do like to speak on my experiences. And I feel like a big thing that I started with when I created my YouTube channel was wanting to talk about the things that I've been through. My very first video was me skydiving and me talking about what it meant to me, why I did it, and what I took away from it.
Shelby,
hey.
Welcome to Skydive Suffolk. How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
I'm great. What are we about to go do?
Jump out of a plane.
We're going to jump out of a plane.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what I want my videos to be. I want it to be an experience. And I'm going to insert a clip of a Lauryn Hill interview that I watched years ago.
And it wasn't my best because there was no substance. And there was no substance because there was no experience. I'd gone from the studio to the stage, back into the studio again. And the only reason why the Miseducation was the album it was because of a myriad of experiences that took place before the production part, before the creation. So what I realized is, you know what? I can't create and not live. I can't be in this vacuum of, of creativity without life. So,
and she really spoke to, I feel like what I want to get into in this video is that you have to live your life. I know that we're in this new era and people are making money through content creation, and I love that for them. And I pray that they are still able to be somewhat present, because I feel like when you're a vlogger, when you always have to capture a moment, yes, you're still there, but you're not as present as you would be had you not had to worry about whipping out your camera, whipping out your phone to capture whatever moment. And it's like, sometimes you're just doing it for the camera. Like, I don't have social media, and I never forget when I deleted my social media, the reason was because I went to this party. Mind you, the party was not popping. Like, it was literally people just standing around looking at each other. I'm looking at you, you looking at me type vibe. And got home, went on Snapchat. Everybody is posting the party that I was at. And I'm looking at the party. I'm like, oh, that look lit. I'm like, why did we go? Then I started looking at the, environment. I'm like, you were there. And it was not fun. And not saying just because somebody else posted a video, maybe that person had a different experience than me, but it was more like people capture moments to make it seem so exciting, and in reality it could just be that they're trying to just make it seem like it's this thing when in reality it's not. And I feel like that's what social media sometimes feels like. It feels like we're just creating content just to make it seem like we're doing this or we got it all together, when in reality we're just thugging it. Which brings me to my next topic. So, I was bred. Subscribe to her channel because I actually really am thankful for what she said, because I need to hear it. I need to hear it real bad. So I love self-help books, but what I've learned about self-help books, it's all about self-awareness. Hey y'all, so speaking of self-awareness, I apologize in advance because there's a very irritating sound of my phone moving as I'm driving during the next few minutes. So with that being said, I want to say sorry, but please, if you can, stick around. The message is still good. It's just that sound. It's hideous, but the message is beautiful. Okay, bye y'all. And it's also all about being disciplined in whatever you need to be disciplined in. And one thing that I was not being disciplined in was here, YouTube. So hi y'all, you know, what's up? Hey, how y'all doing? And I was like, if you really want to get into this creation thing, you have got to sit down and actually be consistent, you know. And the video talked about being consistent, about having something that makes you stand out, which we'll get into towards the end of this video, but we're gonna stay on topic right now because sometimes I be like, squirrel. My mind be everywhere. But she talked about, you know, just being consistent. And then she also said to do a 5-day challenge, which is what we're about to get into. So for the next 5 days, Monday through Friday of this upcoming week, I'll put the dates on the screen somewhere. For the next 5 days, we're going to be doing a challenge. So for the first 4 of the 5 days, they will be YouTube shorts, talking about a series that I will be starting and really getting into what this series means to me day by day and what you can expect from the series. So tomorrow, expect a video. We don't have a time, but just know tomorrow we're dropping a video, okay? I'm at a red light and I just feel like everybody's looking at me. But then again, like, who cares? Like, girl talk. Like, you still gotta do this regardless if they looking or not. And I feel like that's something that, like, made me put on my camera because I was listening to this interview just now. And the girl was like, a lot of times people are so concerned about what people will think of them, not realizing, like, they're gonna criticize you and go right back to their lives. So therefore, whatever you gotta do, just do it. Oh, y'all fail. Jesus. Hey again. Okay, I think y'all might fall again. So let me wrap this up before y'all fall on the floor again. Y'all about to get a freaking concussion. But my favorite podcast, if you've been here before, you already know what it is. It's the For the Healthy Hoes. Baby, at this point, I'm free promo, and I'm cool with that because I love them so bad. And this week, one of the hosts on the podcast said something that really hit me. I'm going to just insert the clip now.
What I always say, throw something out there.
Yeah.
I say this
Bro,
shit all
what?
the time. Nigga, throw something out there. You never know where this gonna end up for you, bro.
Yeah, I highly recommend.
You got to. If you don't let God play with whatever you got going on, I really don't know how you gonna come up.
Yeah.
That's my ideology just about for everything. I gotta give the universe something to work with, something to play with.
For sure.
And that clip is really what I'm doing. I'm just throwing something out there, seeing how it works. And I really feel like something that I've learned just being more aware of who I am as a person is I have 50 million ideas in my head all the time. And it can be very hard to kind of like break them down and figure out which one needs to be done and which one doesn't. Or maybe which one can be done in this season and which one can wait. So with these ideas, I'm gonna stop sitting on them. Like, me and my friends talk about it all the time, how we have so many ideas and we just don't take the time to actually do them. And it's like, why? Like, why don't you want to put out what you have in your head? Like, nobody knows your ideas except for you. And I feel like the dopest, and honestly, the dopest and the saddest quote I've ever heard is, the most ideas you will ever find is at a cemetery. Because so many people die without actually doing what it is that they want to do. And I don't want to be that person. Like, I don't know when God's gonna call me home, but I want to be able to get it. I want to be able to make it to God's presence and be like, you know, all of my ideas, she did that. So I'm gonna end this video here. I actually sat down and wrote how I wanted this video to go. So as I edit and put this together, hopefully it's cute. You know, hopefully it's something that's like, okay, I would stick around and I would want to be here. But to the question of who is Shelby, I am somebody who's going to just post my experiences. It's not going to be a vlog. It's not going to be a day in my life. It's going to be me talking about things that I've either experienced, I am experiencing. And I'm a firm believer that the series that I'm going to go into is going to be very helpful, not just for myself, but for me, because I believe that what you go through is not just for you, it's for the people that are touched by it. And we all have a testimony that can encourage the very next person. I feel like our breakdowns are the prerequisites to our breakthroughs, and I feel like me doing this is going to be the thing that's really going to push me to be a better person, because I feel like a lot of what I have been experiencing lately has shown me like you're built for this. It's not on you, it's in you. So with that being said, these YouTubes are going to be the things that I'm experiencing, my real life, my raw life, not anything that's going to be, you know, so put together. Some stuff I hope will be more put together, but it also is going to just be organic. It's going to be in the moment, the things that I feel like make sense, because me putting this camera in front of my face was not what I wanted to do, because I was literally in my head like, well, I want it to be this, I want it to be that, I want it to be perfect. And it's like, girl, just go with the motherfucking vibes. And if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. You can always delete this video and do it anew if you want to, but I think we're gonna keep it here. Yeah. See you tomorrow.